So, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vincent, global partner of WaykiChain, and today I'll be talking about CDP parameters. All right. So, what are the CDP parameters? You gotta catch them all, like they say in the cartoon. I'm not gonna name it, but all right. So, some of the parameters in CDP collateralized debt position are. So one of them is the collateral rate. Overall, that's the overall CDP collateralization ratio, and that's the real-time value, total value of collateral WICC divided to real-time total value of WUSD in the system. It's about 300%. This is an old number, 288, and in times of bear market, it actually increases. And people want to take it seriously and not be liquidated, so they won't have to pay liquidation fees. So normally it's 200%, now it's about 300%. And the MakerDAO system had trouble due to high fees, and they had zero ETH liquidations, like they had to beat using robot, like bots, and they had high transaction fees in MakerDAO system, and some people actually managed to do liquidation using zero ETH, zero Ethereum, which is bad, right? So to make sure that it doesn't happen in the WaykiChain, we have all kinds of measures in place. So liquidators have WSD, and they clear the abnormal CDPs and maintain the stability of system, right? So in case some of the CDPs fall out of place, and liquidators come in and buy these CDPs at a discount. All right. So liquidation price is, well, it used to be 0.017 USD, and week normal price is 0.15 USD. And once the WICC at the liquidation price or below, the current CDP will enter the pending liquidation status. And so it's not good. You might want to keep your collateral rate high to avoid any kind of liquidation. So because it's 150%, any CDPs with below that percentage will be liquidated, right? Well, at the moment, you cannot enter anything below 300%, but let's say the price decreases, right, in a huge bear season, and if you go below 200 and 150%, they will be liquidated, and it will be sold to liquidators. The rate to calculate penalty during liquidation is the liquidation penalty rate. Let's take a look at this. And the penalty is calculated based on the amount of loan you got as WUSD, which is generated from the current CDP. So it's usually 13%. And stable fees, the interest is called stable fees, and interest incurs after loan WUSD is generated, with the annualized interest rate is based on this formula that you see on the screen. So it's actually using a formula instead of like 1%, 10%, 15%, the thing you usually used to. And I'm gonna explain why it's using a formula in the next slide. The N here stands for loan WSD amount, and stable fees, meaning interest, is converted. It is charged as WSD, and it is converted to WGRT to burn. So the decentralized exchange is used to purchase WGRT, and they are destroyed. So it's like a burning mechanism, which makes WGRT a deflationary coin. So the time length of the loan is determined by the block height. So see, 3 seconds. The block height is 3 seconds, so no problem. And the interest rate, the stable fees or interest, will decrease exponentially as the pledged WUSD amount increases. So if you pledge more WUSD, if you pledge more WICC, sorry, and generate more WUSD, if you pledge more WUSD to get more WICC, the amount of the interest is going to decrease. This is to make sure that not just one person covers all the WUSD, right? Gets the whole ICC to himself, right? Otherwise, like a whole whale could do that and get WICC to himself, put a lot of WSD, get all the WICC, and manipulate the market. To prevent that, a formula is used. So if you get like if you put more WSD and get more WICC, the interest rate that you're going to get is decreased. And it's good for people who are putting up more WICC. So if you put up more WICC and get some WSD, the increase is going to decrease for you, right? So if you're lending money, you can't get all the WICC for yourself. If you're borrowing money, the more money you borrow, the less interest you're going to pay. So it's a good system for that. All right. So people borrowing more pay less interest, and the declining curve encourages so this brings out decentralization for people lending, so that you make sure not just one person gets the whole thing. And there's arbitrage opportunity for, let's say, Binance or other borrowers if you borrow more than $10,000. So it's actually 5%, and as far as I know, Binance is paying 6% interest. So if you borrow, let's say $10,000, you're going to pay 5%, and you can get 6% from other lenders like Binance and things like that. So if you borrow more money, then interest decreases. And WaykiChain is a decentralized oracle which provides the prices of WICC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and WGRT in the secondary market for the stablecoin system. And it's important to have a decentralized oracle. Otherwise, we're going to see what happened. Like you may remember the recent hack on the MakerDAO system, and they had a single oracle, and people could just use pump and dump action. And because the single oracle was getting a price from a single source of WBTC, Rapid Bitcoin, they could just manipulate the whole thing and get flash loans and, do the exploit for themselves. So governors in the system are WGRT holders. One coin means one vote, and they have corresponding rights in terms of voting, responsibilities, and obligations in the system. And WGRT buyback and burn happens during WSD generation and CDP liquidation, right? So even when you're paying the WSD or when it's liquidated, doesn't matter. WGRT buyback happens and it is burned, it's destroyed. So it's a deflationary coin, and we expect to increase its value all the time. So this is you can check my other videos. I already made them, and these are the addresses for PC and Android. All right. So for smartphones, use this link. For Android and for iOS, this one. For PC, you can go to this place and install WaykiMax, our Chrome extension, to get into any CDP. Usually WaykiTimes on the smartphones for Android is recommended. So these are the exchanges, and this is the decentralized exchange where WGRTs, WSD is converted to WGRT and burn. And these are the exchanges, like centralized exchanges. You can trade WICC and other things. So thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please write them as comments under this video, or you can talk to them on Telegram. But if you're gonna PM me first, please mention this video, all right? Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.